So you both worked under really prestigious brands like Alexander McQueen, you worked for Carlisle with them as well, and I was just wondering, do you feel that this has influenced your designs at all?
Yeah, I think for me, I studied when I was studying fashion. My university was all about sort of being creative and learning how to use that and to sort of create a collection. But it actually didn't. It taught you how to be creative and to think conceptually. But I always struggled to sort of be within between bit and development bit and trying to actually make that equal that. And when we were at McQueen, I think that was the most valuable thing I learned. And just the way that they use research and put things together, and just how they tore apart references and influences and put it together was really inspiring. So
I could tell that actually with your collection. The concept was also just as good as the designs.
Thank you. Like having a story is so important.
Yeah.
That's what we've always tried.
I was reading about your story. It's really like the whole oil company. Amazing. So follow-up question: what were you able to learn from working with other designers first, if anything?
Yeah, I mean, for me, working when I was working at Videographers, do I have to hold it? No.
Yeah, it's in the shot.
Yeah, when I was working at Videographers, I think one of the best kind of points of that was actually going into a company that was kind of just started developing itself as well, and the responsibility I was given at that company to sort of produce what we had to produce. So I was made head of print, which means I had to make sure the print was done for production, for sampling, and then when you're at McQueen, you never get given responsibility like that. You're able to like design and stuff, which is great. It's really inspiring, but when it comes down to it, you kind of need to know the business is going to run if you want to start with yourself.
And that's definitely something I wish I'd done, because I basically worked at Taylor's for a little bit, like a month, 6 weeks, then went to McQueen, and I learned that. But in terms of actually setting up a business, I think when we first began, like, we had no clue how to actually operate a business, and I really do wish that I had done that as well. So it's valuable.
Yeah, it's like business side.
Well, that's literally all it is. Like design, that we probably spend like less than probably like 10%, 5% of the season actually being creative and designing and research, and the rest of it is just doing like day-to-day like running business. Terrible.
It's fair to say that your most recent collection, Autumn Winter 2014, is quite monochromatic. What inspired the decision to use women prints?
I don't know really. I think when we first started the brand, we really wanted to portray the idea of personality, have fun, especially colour being a big part of that, sort of heritage wrapper. And this has always kind of worked up towards that kind of point. So as we've matured, when we first started, it was kind of really fun, really colourful. But as we've matured, it's kind of sort of taken out, but it's still print heavy. But then when this kind of collection opportunity came, we thought let's really look at our use heritage. But then let's still do print, because print doesn't necessarily have to be coloured. We put it all out and really monochrome and sort of test the new sort of area for everything. So
We've read that the theme was inspired by exploitation and appropriation. And what was the idea behind this? Can you expand on it?
Yeah, it was my family from Thailand here. Went back there last summer for like a family wedding, and it was just sort of, because we did a lot of travelling, and where my family lived from there, which is like in the middle of the country, up to like Kilimanjaro, and that's where the Maasai tribes are. And it was just sort of observations really, of just like, you'll see like driving along, you see like traditional like Maasai like guys like you see in books, with like their like robes and all this sort of stuff. And you'd be walking down the street like herding their cattle, and then you'd see like a Range Rover boat like drive by, and I just remember being like, how does this even work? Or like another Maasai guy who stood by the side of the road and he was wearing like Ray-Bans and like a black leather jacket, and he was like, and he got his like iPhone out. And I just thought it was an amazing paradox, and I started to like sort of research into that a little bit, and I was like talking to my dad, and wondered why there's such like a big sort of separation between like the rich and the poor there, and then there's obviously parts where it's very blurred, and then started talking about like exploitation and sort of like coffee companies and petrol stations and stuff. Petrol companies, and then from there we just sort of like took all that and looking at like workwear and stuff like that, and just sort of tried to play around with why that happened, and almost like what would have happened if it was the other way around, and had like sort of African conglomerates come to the Western world, and what would it be like. So it's just sort of taking influences from that and just fuse them all together, which is something we usually do.
Also, do you think that print will remain a staple element of your designs in the future, or do you think maybe it will change?
Yeah, no, I think print's always going to be a big part, basically from, again, like I said, like me studying illustration to something I'm intrigued in, and again, like your family is surrounded by print and colour and stuff, so it's something that you inherently will never be able to let go really. But I think it's just making sure we can keep thinking of new ways of doing it. When it's print, it doesn't necessarily have to be print or digital or colour or drawn, it can be textiles, it can be weave, it can be junk, it can be knit, and there's so many different variations we can do, so it's about always exploring those and trying to make sure they're always new, I suppose.
A lot of up-and-coming designers often have difficulties with, like as you say, the business side of it all. What difficulties and hardships did you two face when you both started out together?
What didn't we?
Money?
Yeah, money. Our first collection probably cost us like £500. The next one I think we spent like £12. And just like used everything we had, and we managed to get like sponsorships from like fabric companies. But again, I think it's more, every sort of step has been different hurdles. So when we first began, the first hurdle was literally making a collection on time and showing it. And then sort of like a year in, you then face all these problems with production and actually running a business, doing a cash flow and bookkeeping and stuff like that. And then
you have to use your time.
Yeah, exactly, doing all that. And then now we've reached this like other stage, which is actually how to structure everything and expanding and getting people, delegating to people to do certain roles, and how to actually facilitate all that. So I think we've just always learned. Plus, still trying to think of new ways to be creative, which is really cool.
And do you think being a design duo, sound like a superhero group, and not by yourselves has helped to advance the Akeil sound brand?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's always helped us try and push things out of each other as well. Like me not coming from an illustration background, Magee coming from an illustration background, Akeil not, has made him think about print in a different way than I would, which inherently kind of makes me do something I wouldn't necessarily want to begin with, or couldn't think it was possible. And it's the same with design. Like when it comes to looking at design, actually, I might think of stuff that he would never think of because I might like more minimal cuts and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it forces the best out of us really.
And then your collection for Top Man last year was really well received. And what other high street stores would you like to collaborate with in the future?
I can't even say.
Sponsored by Top Man, so it's probably Music Cuts.
Top Man.
No, Top Man Forever.
Yeah, it's Top Man.
Top Man Forever.
Yeah.
But if not
And how much does the price point and the high street store influence your designs?
Not at all. I don't think I don't even think about the high street because the numbers and the quantities that they're working to, there's no way we could ever compete. So there's no point in even for us at least trying to sort of think about that, because if someone wants to buy it, I would hope that they would buy that. Not necessarily regardless of price, but it's obviously going to be more than the high street. So it's something that you know that you're not going to see like 10 people wearing something. So.
Can you two name 3 designers each that you would love to see wearing their designs? Just celebrities, sorry. Yeah.
Vincent Gallo. Well, this is the thing, because we never really say celebrities as such. It's always just like strange people.
Solange now as well said
I've always wanted David Hockney to wear it. Dev Hines would be good.
Prince Charles, I'd actually quite like to wear.
Yeah. That's more funny.
Michael Jackson.
You can still probably get some on it, it's pretty disgusting.
Someone else from like 60s or 70s.
Bill Cosby.
Cosby would be amazing.
Harold from Neighbours.
Yeah. I can say Rob Harris. So it's a bit weird.
No, he's definitely not wearing clothes.
Fucking hell, who's the last? Sorry, I think about pedophiles now. Who's the guy? Cliff Richard, yeah.
We don't want Cliff Richard.
No, but how weird is that?
Sorry, we don't.
Can you name one fashion label that each of you are loving right now?
Big or small? Both.
Big as you want, small as you want.
I mean, In terms of like new designers, I think like Glean is probably like one of the best things I've ever seen in my life put together. And he's one of our really good friends as well, so that wasn't even a plug, that was just like, yeah, I think he's probably definitely the one to watch. Again, it's hard, like big designers, there's like so many, but
Just calm, always calm.
Yoji.
What advice would you give to a recent fashion graduate who has completed their degree and has a collection ready to go? What direction should they go?
Their own direction. Like, don't try and go anywhere near someone else. Try and think about it completely with no influences. Otherwise you just get lost.
And just, exactly, know who they are and
No, you're going to be or
yeah, know you're going to be cool and have some sort of idea about what you want to do. I mean, we were very naive, but I think it was kind of a different time because when we first started, menswear was only like picking up, like the men's day was still literally a day at the end of Fashion Week. Whereas now there's so much competition, there's so many people to compete with, so there's so many organisations.